Hello everyone, this is Clucloid here with Retro Age Gaming, and welcome back to another segment of our playthrough of Zelda II: The Adventure of Link Enhanced. Yeah, my headphones were not working the last time we were playing through this game, but they appear to be working now, so that is great. Gonna continue where we left off here. I believe we had just been through, this is not working for some reason. Enable Steam input. Okay, it's not working for some reason. Hang on, let me try this again. Okay, we are going to disable Steam input, enable Steam input. Okay. It says I am playing it now, but it's not loading. There we go. And now it's not appearing in my OBS. Okay, there we go. This is not working at all. Let me close down Steam. It was not responding. Okay, here we go. Let me try this again. Why isn't it letting me enable the controller? The controller's not working. Is it because I was using it with my Switch earlier? Sorry. Having some technical difficulties here. Why is that not working? No controller connected. It is connected. There we go. Now it's working. It is so hot in here. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Controller should work now. Let's see. Yes, it is working. Alright, great. We died 10 times. That is awesome. Where are we exactly? Town of Berto. Right, that's right. I remember that. Let's, we have the jump spell, right? We got that. Yeah, there was that whole section with the piece of heart we had to grab. Oh, that was pretty cool. Let's go down this way. So now it's like the worst part of the entire game. We have to go to Death Mountain. Hi, welcome back. Alright, so we're gonna protect ourselves. that boomerang is still going. Hi, how's it going? I accidentally did something. I heard a strange noise. I accidentally hit the capture button. I don't know if it did anything. Oh, that does sound fun. It's one of my favorite versions. Aside from the Redux, of course. But I do not like how they have tunics in there instead of rings, so obviously I have to put the rings back in there. And we cannot use magic to jump up there. We are already out of magic, so this is proving to be a bit problematic. If we can get to the town and get the warp set up so we don't have to come through here again, that would be awesome. I believe it's the town of Saria, if I'm not mistaken. Water town of Saria, something like that. I have a feeling we're gonna have to die on purpose. We're not gonna get any magic. None. Oh, wait, there it is. Right there. Oh, it tells you what spell is selected up there. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that. Let's go over here. Gonna need this. Yes. Yes. There should be a Link doll somewhere around here. Not too bad. Went to Starbucks. Hung out with a friend. Did a quiz. I'm kind of mad at myself because I got one of the questions wrong. And so now I'm sitting at a 97 for the whole class. I was really shooting for 100. I'm a bit disappointed in myself. What is in that cave up there? Looks like it might cut through to the dungeon, actually. From the looks of it. I'm not exactly sure. I need to get to town before I die. I know, it's so sad. For sure, I wanna establish that warp between here and the other towns, the water town of Saria. Oh, shoot. Just kind of hanging up there, I see. this is gonna be the warp system. Where does that lead to? Mido. This goes back to Rudo. Very nice. And then where does this lead? To Raru. So we can go just straight all the way through. It's gotta be the most pleasant thing to have that tunnel system. He is asleep. He be sleeping. He's a sleepy little bot. Oops, I accidentally hit the mic with my other mic. You lost your mirror in the cemetery? Why were you in the cemetery with your mirror? That is what I want to know. The heck is this? $60 points to play a target game. Do what? Sure. Why not? This is really interesting. Trying to see a ghost, I guess. I want that piece of heart that he's got. Yeah, I'm not getting it, am I? I missed. That is hard. I just kind of wish, though, if they're gonna, like, add this to the game, like, maybe add rupees and have you spend rupees to play the games and then maybe buy some items in shops. But then again, what items exactly are you going to buy with the rupees? So, this is nice. It's frustrating, but it's nice. Shakes things up a bit. Oh, I am so bad at this. Oh, why is it so hot in here? This is gonna take a while. Not doing so well. Yeah, sure, why not? I want that piece of heart. Give it to me. I wonder if I got like the fire spell and I cast it before talking to him. If I can use a fire spell to help win this game, that would make it so easy. So what is this gonna be? Yeah, let me get my prize. It's 100. Okay, so I need to hit all 30 to get the piece of art, apparently. I kind of want to stop trying. I know I'm not getting it. But then I won't even get points to make up for it, so... I guess I need to at least somewhat try, even if I'm losing. Better luck next time. Yeah, if I just give up when I miss one, I don't get anything at all. If I get less than 25, I believe. I know. I kind of want to come back when I have the fire spell and see if that works, but at the same time, I kind of want that heart piece right now, so... This would be a good way to level up, though, so... Well, if you got higher point prizes, anyway, it's not that much of a difference from what you spend. I'm at least close. Miss one. Thanks, yeah, I'm gonna need it. That's a lot harder than it looks. It doesn't look like it would be that hard, but it is. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I did it! I did it! There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Now what's on the other side of here? Yeah, you can't walk past that. It's like, can I walk in front of it or no? You just never know. There might be secrets, there might not. Alright, let's keep going. Well, that's a nice little shack right there. Only townfolk may cross this river. Well, hang on then. Let me go get your mom. And I'll come back. And we'll cross it together. In the cemetery. Is there a cemetery in this town? I wish there was a spell to walk faster. That would be nice. Oh, there's a cemetery over there. That wasn't there before, was it? Oh. Got a nice little treat over here for me. That is pretty neat how the experience also doubles as your money. Okay, that wasn't there before, I'm pretty sure. It's a medicine container. Gonna need that. I'm pretty sure this guy lives in this forest right here. I'll forget that. Those birds are annoying. I think I might have found it. Not sure that I keep hitting the capture button instead of select. Yeah, he's not here. There he is. He's gonna be in here. Oh, he's got a picture of his brother! Or whatever. It's still Bagu. Show my note to Riverman. We got the note for Riverman, and I still do not know what the little bowling ball looking thing is. Yeah, let's go to town. I'm probably gonna die on my way there. But hey, we have this brand new warp system. We can just warp back. Yeah, we're gonna need to. put us back in the last town. Hey, well that's convenient. I still have everything. I better have everything. Yeah, I have the heart container piece and everything. Alright, yeah, let's go. I like that. That's a nice feature right there. Go back to the previous town. Instead of starting all the way back at the castle. Well, thank you very much. I will do that. I thought there might be something new in here. What does he have to say? Oh, well, spoiler alert! Yeah, this is the, like, extended edition of, Oh, I know, that was so hard to get. Yeah, so this isn't a fan-made version. I mean, it is a fan-made expansion. It's the enhanced version of the game, yes. But it's still, like, the base game that Nintendo made. It's like an enhancement or, like, an expansion. I don't think it's completely fan-made anyway. I think they reused Nintendo assets. It's possible they reverse engineered it. I don't know. I am not sure what kind of spell I'm supposed to use for right there. But yeah, I think the official name is Link is Adventuresome or something. It's like supposed to be an enhanced version of Zelda 2. It's the same game with just extra quality of life stuff and yeah. Kind of like a lot of the other Zelda games that I've been playing. Well, we died pretty quickly. Trying to get out of here. Wait, isn't the New Game Plus just the randomizer? Everyone's spoiling everything for me. I don't know what's in the game. The hero Erdrick rests here. They pulled a Final Fantasy on us. That same message is in Final Fantasy. Before the merger with what was it? It was a merger with NX. When they merged with NX, they of course, in consequent releases, they changed it to Here Lies Link. So it's kind of funny they put that in there. Yeah, we're gonna go back with this mirror we got from a cemetery. We're gonna go heal up too. That's gonna be important. We're gonna want to save. Also, while we're over here, you're the one looking for the mirror. Yeah. It looks a little fancier than I remember. Yeah, that looks much nicer. But yeah, since there's now a proper second quest for this game, with this version, we will be doing a second quest of this game, as well as the first one. But we will do those later. Like, well, that's nice. He like healed me at the same time. Excuse me. Yeah, we will. Before moving on to Super Nintendo, we will stream the second quest of the first and the second Zelda. Because I don't want to tire some people out by playing the same game over and over and over again. Even though I did that with the Super Mario Bros. Remastered. I feel Super Mario Bros. Is a bit different though. Once we get to Nintendo 64 games, though, be prepared for there are quite a few games that we are actually going to be playing over and over and over again because there's a bunch of different versions for us to play, and yeah, we are going to play those. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? There's a jelly blob down there. Well, I guess we need to go save Grandma's leftover fruitcake. It fell off the bridge. Wait a sec now, wait a sec, how do I... Oh, I see. I need to go through the shallow water and come back. Let me look at the map. Oh, I can't. Well, let me go in here. I can't really scroll and see what's going on with that. We'll have to check that out later. Now, if my memory is correct, we need to go this way. Well, geez, that took up, like, all of my magic to use. That's great. I can't even protect myself. Oh, watch, it's gonna upset me in this version, too. I keep hitting everything with my water bottle. Yeah, so let me answer all these. What I play on my side is also the Redux. I actually prefer, like, the old school style and without all the extra flair. Just, I want to showcase the most content, I guess. So on my NES Classic, even though I'm pulling the game from my NES Classic and, like, playing this version of it, on my actual Classic, I actually play the Redux of 1 and 2. I play the Redux of pretty much all of them, where there is a Redux for it. And yes, this cave is upsetting me even in this version, and as far as a fruitcake not being destroyed, if you've not ever had fruitcake before, it's pretty much like a rock, and, like, is almost impossible to destroy. Blah. Almost impossible to destroy or, like, even bite into that thing, so that would be how it's not destroyed. Let me protect myself. Yeah, Zelda 2 is one of my favorites. I'm actually playing through Zelda Redux on my NES Classic. I'm at, like, the Hidden Palace or whatever. Alright, let's go this way. So I'm a lot farther along on my NES Classic. But I knew, like, if I were to stream the game, this is the version that I would need to stream. Because I feel too many people opt for the Redux, and I need something a little more unique. Probably gonna die before I get to the end. It's gonna be a sad day indeed. At least you keep all of your experience when you die. Well, well, well. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, I stand corrected. I actually lost experience points. But yet, I kept everything else? Question mark? Yeah. That's interesting. Let's go grab the Dragon Ball that fell off the bridge if we can. Nope, we can't. I don't have access to that over there. I almost wonder. Okay, no, it puts me in immediately. I cannot get to there. Alright, let's go this way. One thing I did like about the Redux version, though, is you could heal more often. It did not take up as much magic, and it made it a lot easier to get through here. Almost would seem in this one it uses more magic, but I think that's just because of how you started out with less containers in this one. What is down here? Because I do not want to face him. I don't want to face that either, so yeah, let's keep going. Psh. Well, that's great. There's really not much I can do here. Okay, I feel like they made this even harder in this version. Need that. I don't see how I'm gonna make it. Oh shoot, and I cannot jump. And he's throwing them at me. Great. Great! Can't really do anything. If I were to save and quit. I've died so many times. Okay, it shows we have 88 experience now instead of 76. I am not sure how it's determining the experience we have when we reload. I am gonna need to find a Link doll. There's gotta be a Link doll somewhere. I'm actually kind of getting this feeling that I don't even need to do this yet. Yeah, because I need to do that to get the hammer, so I can go to that other town and, like, go through that cave and everything. I could probably go to the next level already. Well, I found a piece of heart over here. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty sure there's a Link doll over here. Hang on. I'm gonna actually look up Link doll locations. I know, I'm gonna cheat. I'm awful like that. Let's see. Link doll location. Yes. So, I was right in my thinking. As it shows, it usually is right under the boulder, and I went right under it, and there was no Link doll, so I don't know at that point. I need to get out of here. Well, everybody left all at once after that last time I died. That is funny. What is over here? I need to go that way to get the hammer. To go over there. But if I am not getting the hammer... Oh wow, yeah, I will be taking that. this is bugging me. Okay, we are at the second dungeon. Let's see how we do. We're gonna need the power glove. We can get up there with the jump spell, I'm pretty sure. Oh, shoot. There's no secret wall I can walk through or anything. Let's go this way. Hi, welcome back. Got us a key. Good, good, good. Gonna need that. Yeah, we realized that we were going through the caves too early and that we had access to level 2 already, and there's no need for us to be going through there and dying all the time, so... Now we're in Dungeon 2. I think everybody missed that, though. After the last time I died in the caves, like, suddenly I went from, like, 4 to 0 viewers at once, so... I think everyone might have missed that part. Out of the way. jump in the lava. I guess I don't want to. And we died. Well, that's just great. Not what I meant to do. I keep hitting the capture button. I was trying to do that trick where as it refills, if you cast a spell, then it won't go all the way back to empty, and it did not do that, so... The glove has to be over here. The power glove. I feel this was Nintendo's way of promoting the power glove for the NES console. Is making it a dungeon item in Zelda 2. Because if Link will use it, so will you. And I do not have a key to go in there. There's a power glove. By Mattel. We need to find a key. Okay, well here's the issue that I'm facing right now. I do not have the glove to get through here, and it's locked, and my path is being blocked. It's just a weird glove-like accessory that's a controller and has buttons on it that you push to play the game. It doesn't actually do anything special. It's a glove with a controller strapped to it, essentially. The mic on this headset keeps hitting my other mic. Yeah, it was weird. My headphones were not working the last stream that we did, and then I plug in my mic for this one, and there was no sound. And I had to plug in my headphones to get it, so I don't know what's going on. Well, also my controller was not working at first when I booted it up this time. It's a little finicky. Game over. Continue. Oh man, all of that experience is gone. Oh yeah! How was it? Oh, and then there's something that I need to mention as well, something interesting I just remembered. Glad to hear that. So where'd you go for vacation? I'm waiting for it to jump in that. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, I need that. Oh, so the interesting that happened to me today, as I'm getting ready to go to Starbucks with my friend, I find a flyer on my front door. I'm holding it right now, which you cannot see. And I probably should not show it. I think it might be confidential and only I should have it, because working with this type of thing before, only people who have a need to know, and shouldn't really be telling everyone else about it. But it is an official flyer from Paramount Studios, telling me that they are going to be filming in my neighborhood in the next couple days. And that they're going to be closing off one of the roads in my neighborhood. They're going to be filming there, like at one of the houses in my neighborhood, which I thought was pretty interesting. I wonder if I'll run into any of the actors when they're filming, because I work at the Starbucks closest to this neighborhood, and I've already had a few PAs and like camera crew come through before, so that'll be interesting, and I need a key to go that way. But there's also a contact at the end of the flyer, so I don't know if it was a good idea, because it looks like they are over the locations department for the show, so it's completely unrelated to what I emailed them about. But I had worked with Paramount on a show I mentioned in an earlier stream. Of course, as I said, I cannot say what it is yet. But after working with them on the one show, they had asked me to come back for another show. I had to decline participation in that show, however, because I could not afford the ride share to get to the set location. And of course, I was devastated, because, like, really struggling here, trying to get my acting career and, like, everything else together. So now, Paramount is in my neighborhood, like, literally, just around the corner from my house. They're gonna be filming, and I believe it might even be for that same show. They offered me something in that I could not get to the set, so I messaged them and let them know I had worked with the studio already. For a couple of days I was on set, and yeah, we cannot go this way either. I let them know they had requested me back, and I wasn't able to go because I don't have a car and I can't afford the ride share to go 30 miles outside of town to make it to the set. I'd be spending more money on the ride share than what I would make for the whole day being on set, so Like, what would even be the point at that point? And so I let them know if they needed anyone to be in their show, that I just wanted to, you know, put my name in that hat. If they needed, like, any more extras or anything, especially since they're filming in my neighborhood, like, around the corner from me. I wouldn't have to drive all the way to, like, some other location beforehand. They would be right there in my neighborhood, so it's kind of exciting. Also, when I was on set before, like, I know technically you're supposed to be at base camp first, and you're supposed to get your, like, hair and makeup approved before they, like, put you on a bus and, like, shutter you to the set. But every day I was on set with them, they said I did my makeup pretty well, and they did not need to do any touch-ups, and that I was fine, so... Like, if it's not going to be an issue, it's like, I literally could just walk over to where they're filming, and... Yeah, I don't know if that was a smart thing to do, to message the one over the locations department for their show about participating, but you never know unless you try, so... I'll let them know, hey, I worked with you before and I live in this neighborhood, so if you need anyone... I'm more than willing to help out, so... We'll see what they say. Or if they say anything, they might not even write me back. In fact, they might not even work with me in the future after this. Yeah, that might have been a really bad idea. Might have ruined my chances, but... Again, you don't know unless you try. You don't ask, you don't receive anything, so... Did I need a key down here as well? Yes. Yes. I'm trans, so... So, technically, yes to both. So biologically one, socially, medically, something else. Or the other, not something else. I found the key so we can go back. It's kind of half and half, because there's like 4 different, like, I guess technically right now, because there's 4 different, I think it's 4, it might be 5, I think it's 4 stages of transition. There is medical transition, there is social transition, of course biological cannot happen, then there is legal. Okay, yeah, so it's actually 3. So, not legal yet. So it's just socially and medically. So, one outweighs the other. Because socially and medically I'm the one, but biologically the other. But then again, I am missing the legal part, so... Which right now my focus is going to be on school, and finishing my degree for interdisciplinary art and performance, and then I will worry about the legal status after the fact. Because I don't think there is a way to, like, it's going to be difficult with the current administration and everything, so... It'll be safer to have those discussions with professionals after the administration change, so... Yeah, so it's like perfectly half and half. Biologically and legally one, but socially and medically the other. Oh, that's up to you. I have no idea where I'm going. I think this is where I need to go. Yeah, this is where the blocks were falling from the ceiling, so this is where I need to be. Oh, I will add though, even though it is like technically half and half, and like biologically and legally one, but socially and medically the other. Like I'm kind of at that point where like everything that I get hired for is for what I am socially. Like it's not even a question. People don't even question it. I mean, you questioned it. That's probably because you're mostly hearing my voice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I need to be going to bed soon myself. I keep scratching the mic on the other. I need to be going to bed soon myself because actually part of my college assignment is to track my sleep. I am taking psychology classes and... Oh, that is awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, sorry if I was a bit hesitant to answer and was not being very specific. It's just that I've been attacked I don't know how many times on this channel, and, you know, did not need any more of that, so... Well, I'm gonna need to go back up. One thing I will say, I just wish that, because they do have a map, that you could scroll the whole map everywhere that you've been, instead of only showing a portion of the map. Oh wait, we actually can scroll the whole thing that we've been, I guess. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good. So, it seems though you questioned my voice. I would ask because I've been considering it. I have been considering getting, oh, what is that? There's a procedure where, like, it changes your voice. I've been thinking of getting it. I'm a bit afraid too. But then in moments where, like, people question it, I'm like, yeah, I probably should get that. Do I need the fairy spell to get through here, or is that just water? Okay, because that looked toxic. I was about to backtrack and like, wait, hold up. It's just water. This actually makes sense. It's a swamp palace after all. And there is a medicine container. I'm gonna heal myself. And we have the key, so we can go down there. I don't know, I'm gonna wait until after my, my coursework, interdisciplinary art and performance, because I will be required to do different performances, and so I'll probably have to learn some, vocal work. And so if I can control my vocals a little better, I might not need to get the surgery, but I've always had I've always had an issue with my speech. I had to go to speech therapy when I was younger. I could not enunciate my words, like, at all. And I still kind of slur and mess up a little bit. So, as I've been doing my college, I've been making sure to read all of the stuff out loud. Not only because reading it out loud helps me remember, but also need to work on getting over my speech impediment that I kind of have going on. Well, that's kind of spoopy. I like it. I approve. Oh, I need that. Okay, this would appear to be the end of the dungeon, and then I will just need to go back. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately. That's just what they do. We're gonna have to go back to the entrance once we're done with the boss. There were some tiles that we could break with the glove. It looks like, Iron Man is our boss this time around. And we're about dead, because we have, like, no spells. We're gonna have to trek all the way back through the dungeon. That's gonna be great. Well, at least I can check and see what's up here first. Germafenser? That's a interesting name. Hey, I'm not one to judge. It's the Link doll! Where have you been my whole life? I'm gonna need the fairy spell to get up there. Well, dang it. I was wondering where they moved it to, because it was supposed to be someplace else. So I need to go all the way that way now. Come on, get down from there. Get down. That is pretty clever, actually. Yeah, with the extra doll and the extra stats, I should be able to get to Death Mountain after here. Another day, of course, we're not going to do that today. Maybe. I don't know. I love how they added the map. What am I saying? I love how they added the map and the compass. I did feel kind of like the odd one out for not having those. That's pretty cool that you just have it when you go in the dungeon. You don't have to, you don't even have to get it. Okay, where are we? To be fair, though, you did do a lot more exploring of the overworld in the second one. The second one's map was pretty big, but then, like, you had all these side-scrolling sections inside the caves and everything. It's really quite massive. Oh, come on. No! Stop it! We're through. We are through. Oh no, you're good. Oh, yeah. Without getting all the red miles. Good luck making it through. The man with many faces. Or helmets. Same difference. Quit lagging. Oh my goodness. Hey, how's it going? Also, if I had the downward thrust, which I do not. If I had gone through Death Mountain, I would have the downward thrust and it would not be near as difficult. Also, it would help if I could use heal after protecting myself, but I cannot. It uses up my entire magic bar. I think casting Protect actually works better. Yeah, we were having some issues with that. Okay, then. I'm almost of the mind, like, try to get through to Death Mountain now. Yeah, because that downward thrust will come in handy, and we do have the glove. That is for certain. If I get the downward thrust, it's going to be much easier. We have the extra doll now, so it shouldn't be a problem. Also, our stats are a little better than what they were last time, so... I wish I could just, like, run all the way to the end. I should probably write my progress. She was right here. Yeah, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Hey, well, that works for me. Okay, I don't know. In the original, we would keep going to the right side until we made it all the way through. But this one is so different, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should go through this side. Well, this is certainly easier than the other side, I will give it that. I did not get the cake, unfortunately. Oh, I almost made it all the way through. That would have been nice. I see a lone tree over there. It's gotta connect. It's a fairy. Well, that was a nice touch. I'm not sure what taking the elevator will do. Oh, it's that. I had been in that cave before. I do not want to go that way. Let me try going down here. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we are not going that way. There's a secret island over here. Kinda wanna go that way. Maybe it's like a great fairy pond or something, if they have those. There's a lot of other things different, so never know. They had mini games, so you gotta have the great fairy. Oh shoot. I would do that. It's making pretty good progress too. Parkour, parkour. No! Slid right off. Don't tell me this is gonna be where I die. Everything's so simple here, too. Oh my god! I gotta see what's over there. It wasn't there before. What is that? Okay, we're falling. Well, this is new. Oh great, if I die... This isn't Super Mario Brothers. We don't need all this platforming. It's a Link doll! And we got it. Oh my god. I need that. Alright, what's over here? need the fairy spell to get up there. Alright, now where are we? Holy. Where the heck did that take me? There's a little cemetery right... We've made it! We're on the other side! But my dumb butt decided to go to the cemetery and now we're gonna die. Let me get out. I'm not finding anything over here. Yeah. Get out! Get up there. Get up there. Okay, okay, we're gonna need to drop down here. And we died! Great! We have 1 life left. We can do it. Okay, the fire hurts me no matter what. I'm trying to avoid it. It keeps disappearing and it's lagging a little bit. How the heck am I gonna get around him? We'll have to jump. Nope. Move. Move it. Don't do that with me. Do not even try me. Oh my god, we are gonna die. We're not gonna get it. Shh. Oh my god. We were so close. Well, we know where to go. That's gonna be easier than going the other way. We have 5 lives. We're gonna be able to make it. We're gonna make it this time. We're gonna get the hammer. It's gonna be hammer time. Gonna blast that rock out of the way. We're gonna get the downward thrust from the town, and we're gonna beat level 2. It's gonna be a long, tedious process. It's like we have an option here. We can either do the hard enemies or we can do the hard platforming to get to our goal. Of course, I go with platforming. Well, that's great. Yeah, you get off of there. Yeah, like that. No, we're not going to be able to get that. What is even over here? What is this? No, really, what is this? What is that? There's a lot of rocks around it. So I'm gonna come back with a hammer and bust those up and see what the heck that is. For sure. No, no, no. Y'all stay away from me. First I need to get the hammer. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way! Made it. Dang it, the lag threw me off. It started lagging pretty bad. Hopefully they added a more solid sword beam to this game that hurts all enemies instead of just some of them. That would be great. Well, we completed another heart container. That's great. Because I had to light that torch, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, well, because Adaria's there, I'm gonna go this other way. Actually. Let me go up and come back. Oh great, there's one over here too. Use protect, Link. What are you thinking? Get him! Get him! Get him! There we go. Great. I do not want to face you right now. Leave me alone. I got the hammer. I got the hammer. I got the hammer. Oh, that's a nice little map. We got the hammer. We have 2 rows of items, despite there only being 6 dungeons, so... I wonder what new items there's gonna be. And we died. That's great. Well, I still have the hammer, so I am gonna go back over here. I guess we actually could have gotten that before doing the Swamp Palace. Although it did help having that extra life that we found behind the palace, so maybe not. Magic containers aren't usually this scarce at this point in the game, making it a little more difficult. We cannot heal. Wasted all of my magic. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go use a hammer. See if there's a magic container or if it's another piece of one. A Megan? What is that? Oh, I can jump on these. Magic container. Now we can do that trick. Awesome. It was actually a piece of one, but it was the one that I needed. To complete a new one, that is. Alright, let's see what's behind these rocks over here. It's kind of jutting out on its own. Huh? Nothing there. Was that supposed to do something? No. No. Okay, well. I destroyed all the rocks. Maybe there's someone in like a house or something out here. Well, tell me. Oh, there's a secret island, and you need to blah 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 blah. Nope. Okay, well. It's worth a shot. get me out of there. Let's see. What can I do over here? That did not go according to plan. Psh. Am I really gonna die right here? That's not where I want to die. I don't want to die right here. Let me get the jump spell. Hang on. Let's take care of this. Okay, you got me. You got me. Of all things, that is what did it. Of all the things, that was what did it. Right, yeah, you can go ahead and save my game. It's probably gonna say I died like 100 times by the time I'm through. Alright, well, we got the hammer, so let's go smash some stuff. Hammer time. I need to get the downward thrust so we can finish level 2. That's what I need to do. There's a different colored patch of dirt down here. It does not do anything. Well, it was worth a shot. Harbor town of Mido. Yeah, you're gonna write a book or whatever. Alright, who is in this little house right here? Anyone wanna come out? No. Sorry, I know. You know what? What did you do? Ask Error of Bruto about the palace. I mean, I already did, so... That is good to know. There's a ferry up here. Why is there a ferry up here? Rescue the ferry in the North Ruto Mountains. Okay. That's interesting. We're gonna go rescue a ferry, apparently. Pretty sure the jump spell did not use that much magic in the original, but... What the heck? What is that? Where am I? Oh my goodness. Yes, hello there. When you jump, press downward to stab. That's what I wanted to hear. Alright, now I can go stab some things. And I guess this is just can't do anything with that. The front door right here, I guess. Yep. It is now open. An IO flower? The heck is an IO flower? Oh, the flower only grows in the cave. That's what I'm guessing he's referring to. This will go to Rauru. Oh, really now? Okay, so now we can warp here from Rauru. And this will go to Saria. And that'll go to Maida. So it looks like the tunnels will go through all of the towns for that continent. So we need to find the ferry, and we need to get a flower. That's a nice house. How do I get in it? Is there anybody there? Interesting. Well, we will leave that alone for right now. We have the downward thrust, so now we can finish the level. Oh, and there's a ferry. We actually need some magic. I should be able to get some in front of the palace. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Look at the map. We're gonna want to go this way. Well, now I believe we'll be able to cast Protect and Heal during this boss, so we should be able to get through it. We have enough magic now, so... Yeah, get over here. One of the things I do appreciate about Zelda Redux is they significantly decrease the amount of time you have to attack the bubbles to kill them. Still not an ideal amount, but it was not this ridiculous. Alright, that should take me right to the boss. What? There's not even a potion. That's great. At least I can do this. Okay, yeah, that's where it is. You know, I'm actually just gonna... Okay, let's get this. How I got hurt at the same time, I do not know. Wait, how am I getting hurt from doing the downward thrust on him? That's more like it. have a feeling I might get the fairy spell for rescuing the fairy now that I think about it. Actually, I have no idea, because we also have to get that flower for the old lady or whatever to save her sick child. Instead of the medicine, as it were in the original. I think it was medicine anyway. Oh, come on. Don't give me that. I didn't have jump. I couldn't cast jump. Well, they're gone now. They don't immediately respawn anymore, so... There's the flower. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Let's go take it to the lady. Then we need to go rescue a fairy on the North Mountain. I wonder if that's supposed to be like the Great Fairy or something. You know, because in Majora's Mask, a fairy, the Great Fairy, sends you on a quest to get all the other fairies, and they give you like a power-up. So... And there's one more quest item. Looks like there's possibly 2 or 3 more of the Link dolls, and I still have no idea what the little dumpling-looking Nito things are. What I would even use that for. My only guess is maybe it's like chew jelly. And I use it for, like, making potions. Like, you know, kind of like the potion you got in Link's Awakening instead of the fairy. Where when you die, it would automatically refill some life. That's the only thing I can think of. Possibly. Hi, how's it going? Got this flower she wanted. We're gonna want to record our progress. In here. He said to speak to Air Agruto about the palace, I believe, or Bagu, something, I don't know. That's a fairy that lets me save another fairy. The IO flower. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Let's see. Boulder Circle, ask the wise men. Okay, they know something about the Boulder Circle. I went and destroyed all the boulders. Will give you power. What?! Fairy. Then why are we a chicken? Oh dear. It happened again. Oh, I see. It's supposed to be like an accident. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. It's like Twilight Princess when you attack the cuckoo and you can play as it. No! Oh, holding the button, it like hovers. Okay, that was my mistake. I was hitting the button over and over again. So what kind of fairy is that? I feel ripped off. That is not a fairy. Well, let's go find the fairy now that we're talking about it. To what? To Saria. Oh. To Rauru. Let's go to Rauru. This should be the town of Ruto, if I'm not mistaken. And what's this? Got it. But we can't turn into a fairy, so that's a problem. Our fairy spell is not working. We have to fix it, apparently. Because he's too lazy to do it himself. Yeah, she's the one that got the stuff in the backyard. North Ruto Mountains. Well, how am I going to save the fairy up there when I turn into a chicken? Oh, like that. Okay, well. I need the fairy spell. Shoot. We need a high jumping chicken to get across that. Barely made it. Alright, let's see. What the heck is that? heck is that? I mean, obviously it's a fire, but... Well, I'm gonna go in here first. On second thought, that wasn't a very good idea. Okay, there was nothing in here. It's just an Octorok. Might go up here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't see anything. There is a point bag up there, but I do not have any more junk, so... And there is, I believe, the Nito guy over here. Yeah. Yeah, something kind of tells me I gotta do something with that room. I just don't know what. Alright, so let's go up here. Oh, thank God I need that. Oh, you're kidding me. At least it comes back. I see. This is rather difficult. I can see it now, trying to do a randomizer of this game. This is not going to go over very well. I guess I will check out this first. No, I will not. Okay, well. I do not have enough to... Oh! Okay. Hello. Psh. Well, I found the fairy. Doesn't look like it needs rescuing though. It's like all isolated in this cave. Far out of reach of anyone. I don't see what the problem is. Well, okay then. We got a fairy in our items. That is interesting. It's not one of the trade items either. So, what do I use the fairy for? Can I actually turn into a fairy now, or am I gonna be a chicken? And I fell. I did not mean to do that. I'm missing that point back up there. There is this, however. What? Okay, let me back up. Let me back up. Come on. Teach that guy a lesson. Oh, come on. Let me through, let me through. Go to the octopus room. Let's go up here. We could try to get that point back up there. But we need to go back up there. I should have used the jump spell. Dang it. Let's try this again. Okay, that wasn't fair because I could not see myself off the screen. I give up. I give up trying to do that. No! It's not what I wanted to do. I need that. I need to be able to jump. See what's up with the weird dumpling looking thing. Oh great, I can't even jump. There we go. me go refill my magic real quick. While I'm here, if I'm doing that, I might as well try to get back across. Well, I tried. Fine, I'll go back. We're gonna get that point back. We're gonna get it. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. Not for this. We're gonna get that point back up there. Yep, we can't do it. Was that it? We just... Oh. What? Okay, so when we kill those orange bots, they get added to our inventory. For some reason. I'm not sure why. For all I know, we need enough to not turn into a chicken anymore. Wait. Did that fairy just pull me out of the pit? I need to be healed. I don't want to see your uncle. Just heal me. Oh my god. Why does everyone think I want to see their uncle? What is she doing just standing there? Right. So let's go to the harbor town of Mido. To what? To where? This should be to Mido over here. Got it. There should be a fairy in one of the houses I need to talk to. It's not gonna be that one. Should be this one, I believe. Yeah. Got a heart container for that, and it looks like we're just gonna keep the fairy, and it's gonna pull us out of pits that we fall in that would otherwise kill us. So that's nice. Alright. Save the game. Now let's go down here. I'm gonna go to the King's Tomb. Great, yeah, because I totally get what that says. Well, that's not doing much for me. Well, shoot. You know what? I should probably let him kill me. That way I can... save and quit. How many times did I die? 44 times. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Well, we have been streaming for quite a while now. But we are now at the third palace. We are at the Island Palace. We're gonna pick that up at another time. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow because I'm gonna resume my classes tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll be studying for most of the day. This has been Clue with Retro H Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned next time. We will be knocking out the Island Palace. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, because I am not gonna be staying up past 10 p.m. anymore. Part of my coursework, I have a college assignment. I'm supposed to focus on my sleep, more specifically the 10-3-2-1-0 rule. Whoever does not know what the 10-3-2-1-0 rule is, that is where you stop having caffeine 10 hours before bed. You stop any stressful activity or work 3 hours before bed. Wait, was that what? No, you don't have any food 3 hours before bed. 2 hours before bed, you don't do anything stressful or work related. And 1 hour before bed, 0 screen time. And then you hit the snooze button 0 times when you wake up. So that is what I need to work on for my college assignment. It is 35% of my grade, actually. And I have to log my progress in. It's a psychology assignment. I have to pretty much explain the psychology behind how I'm able to get myself to pick up a new habit for myself that is self-care related, or it could have been a self-care related or not, but the first project was related to self-care, so I just went with that. Yeah, so I'm actually going to be recording some blogs, and vlogs. It'll be easier for me to just do a short vlogging my progress and, pretty much just transcribe that for my records. I have to, have written logs for I think it's the end of the course. I have to show the progress that I made in that project. Yeah, so I will be doing vlogs and then writing down what I say in the vlogs. Vlogs are gonna start by 7/7, so the next Tuesday I have to keep up my progress, and of course, I believe for a good grade, I have to actually have proof that, the psychology behind, like, getting myself to do this task, it actually works, and it will be beneficial for me because, you know, I am partnered with a luxury skincare brand. I do some work for them off and on. I am an ambassador, have my own code and everything, but as an ambassador, like, I should have good skin. Is a skincare brand. And your skin best repairs itself, I've heard, between the hours of 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. So I definitely need to be asleep by then. And the most critical hours of sleep in a night is between the hours of 10 and 2 a.m. So it includes the 2 hours thereafter. But the best hours for skin repair is to be asleep by between 10 and 12 a.m. So that is why 10 is the decided time I need to be asleep by, and follow the 10-3-2-1-0 rule. Yeah, so there might be quite a few days where I am not streaming, or I start streaming earlier in the morning. I might do early morning streaming. And of course that means I can't stay up studying late anymore either. I'll have to bookmark where I'm at, stop an hour before bed, no screen time. Well, also nothing stressful or work related, so I guess school would count as that 2 hours before bed. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but it's definitely going to affect our streaming schedule for a little bit, and I will keep everyone updated. This has been Clue Kool-Aid with Reg Rage Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.